I walk through walls that used to be doors. This isn't real, but I've seen it before. Reflections lie, they split my name. Now I'm chasing echoes in a shattered frame. Can't tell the dream from the static feed. I bleed out thoughts I don't even need. What's fake, what's truth, what's in between? These fractured lines cut through the side.
I try to trace what used to be, but I lost the thread that made me. There's a voice I can't define, breaking all these fractured lines. Every step I disappear.
I'm still screaming, but you don't hear. Take this mirror, crack my skin. Let the real one rise within.
I'm fading fast inside this mind,
Torn apart by fractured lines. The more I speak, the less I know, the deeper I dig, the less I show. Static rain through my open skull. Every sound just makes me dull. I play pretend in perfect light, but break apart when it's quiet at night. They say behold, but I'm designed to fall between these broken lines.
I try to fight what's locked inside, but shadows always learn to hide. There's a voice I can't define, breaking all these fractured lines. Every step I disappear.
I'm still screaming, but you don't hear. Take this mirror, crack my skin. Let the real one rise within.
I'm fading fast inside this mind,
Torn apart by fractured lines.
Am I a memory or a dream? Am I the face or what's between?
I reach, I shake, I come undone. 1,000 selves and only one.
There's a voice I can't define, breaking all these fractured lines.
Take this mirror, crack my skin. Let the real one rise within. Fraction, fraction, I'm breaking through the lies within. Radio filter. Testing. 1, 2. Can you still feel me? Come and call prison. No bars, just veins. Every dose breaks locks, but strengthens the chains. Cops on my back, dealers on my mind. Time's a loaded gun and I'm stuck in rewind. Chemical prison, I built it myself. Every lie on the table, every truth on the shelf. Break me apart, but I still won't run. I'm the architect of what I've become. Money talks.
prison.
Static in my veins, it's all I hear. 1,000 voices screaming in my ear. Truth gets buried under endless sound, but I won't let the chaos drag me down. I've seen the system eat the weak alive, turning hope into change just to survive. But every rhyme's a bullet I load, every word's a spark, ready to explode. Walls close in, but I won't suffocate. I spit bars, sharp enough to break. This is my fight, this is my choice. I'll rise above against the noise. They try to drown the words I breathe, but I won't bow, I won't concede. Cut through the noise, I won't fade. I'll scream the truth, they can't cage. World against me, I won't drown. I'll break the silence, tear it down. Sirens wail in a city of dust. Every promise breaks, every leader corrupt. But I keep my rhythm through the pain, like thunder roaring through the rain. Fear's their weapon, but I won't comply. I'll speak the truth, even if I die. Turn my scars into a battle hymn. The noise can't erase what burns within. Each lie's a brick, but I'll break the wall. Each fall's a reason I stand tall. The storm can't scream, but I've got my voice. I'll bleed my soul against the noise. They try to kill the fire inside, but I won't run, I won't hide. Cut through the noise, I won't fade. I'll scream the truth, they can't cage. World against me, I won't drown. I'll break the silence, tear it. Joy surrounds, but I won't bend. This broken sound will find its end. DJ scratches clash with screams, echoing pain, shattering dreams. Static burns, but I ignite. Through the chaos, I will fight. Every scream a weapon of choice. I kill the dark against the noise. Cut through the noise, I won't fade. I'll scream the truth, they can't cage. World against me, I won't drown. I'll break the silence, tear it down. Tear it down. So when the silence finally falls, now I broke through every wall. Noise can't kill the truth inside. I'll stand tall, I won't hide. The sky is burning, but we're still standing. Walking through the ashes of a world gone cold. One, go. Walking through the ashes of a world gone cold. Every step I take is a story untold. The fire in the distance keeps calling my name. Through the smoke and the chaos, I rise from the flame. They tried to break me, tried to erase me, but the burning horizon will never replace me.
edge of the night, guiding us forward, igniting the fight. Strive, burning horizon, lies the path of our horizon. We won't fall, we won't deny it. We won't deny it. From the burning horizon, we rise again.
Thought we stood as one, but when the fire came, you chose to run. Left me bleeding in the dark, no sound. Now I rise alone from the battleground. Every promise you made turned to dust. Friendship broke, shattered into rust. But pain's a teacher, cold and true. Now I know who's fake, who's real, who's you.
Scars remind me what I've learned.
Loyalty's rare, but betrayal burns. You cut me down. Lies that hid the knife. I see it clear now, this is life. People change when the money's near. They disappear when the pain is here. So I built my armor from every scar. Learned who I am, that's who you are. Lost some friends, but I gained my fight. I'll turn betrayal into endless light.
Scars remind me what I've learned.
Loyalty's rare, but betrayal burns. You cut me deep, but I won't fall. I'll scream my rage, I'll break these walls. Your shadow fades, my fire stays. I'll walk alone through darker days. Your lies won't haunt me, I'm not the same. I rise from ashes, I kill the shame. Every
sharper than steel. Every wound I hide, but I still feel. World turns blind, deaf to the cries. Truth gets buried under painted lies. I walk through rooms where the echoes died. Screams in my chest, nowhere to hide. But I turn the void into lines I spit. Bleeding words, cause they'll never quit. I'm not a ghost, fading in the air. I'm the spark that ignites despair. Every verse is a scar I show. Bleeding silence, so the world will know.
They try to keep my voice restrained, but through the hurt I'll break the chain. Bleed the silence, tear the sky. I won't kneel, I won't comply. Every wound becomes my song. I scream loud, I still belong.
Dark nights whisper secrets in vain. Echoes drowning in the pouring rain. But I keep breathing, I won't give in. Through the void I still begin. I've been chained, I've been denied, but I won't let silence crucify. Every lyric I drop, a spark of war. I bleed my truth and I'll bleed some more. Walls may close, but I'll find a way. Through the shadows I'll make them pay. Voices lost, but I won't forget. Bleed the silence, no regret.
These chains can bind, I'll never fade. Through broken screams, my truth is made. Bleed the silence, tear the sky. I won't kneel, I won't comply. Every wound becomes my song. I scream loud, I still belong.
Silence breaks, the sound collides. Pain explodes where the fear resides. DJ scratches, grind with screams. Machines distort like shattered dreams. I'm blood enough, but I won't die. Silence burns, I testify. Every scream a weapon I trust. I'll rise again from blood and dust.
Bleed the silence, tear the sky. I won't kneel, I won't comply. Every wound becomes my song. I scream loud, I still belong. Still long.
So if you hear nothing, listen close. My silence bleeds more than most. I won't fade into their lie. I bleed the silence, I defy. Locked in a prison made of rust and stone. Every word they spoke cut me to the bone. But the fire inside, it refuses to break. Now the silence is dead and the chains awake. You tried to bind me, tried to confine me, but now I'm stronger and you won't define me. Fades away. I'm breaking free tonight. Fades away. Your darkness loses the fight. story carved in my skin. Every loss I carry fuels what's within. The pain you gave me is the fuel I take. Now the storm is alive and the chains awake. You tried to drown me, but flames surround me. You tried to kill me, but you can't unbound me. Scratch chains away. I'm breaking free tonight. Chains away. Your darkness louds the fire. Share the chill of my skin. Fade the flames, let it in. No more prison, no more fear. The traces waking, the end is now. You can't enslave me, can't erase me. The chains are broken, nothing can cage me. Chains away. I'm breaking free tonight. Chains away. Your darkness louds the fire.
inside my brain. Ashes fall from a burned out sky. Every truth feels like a lie. Stealing smoke in the air I breathe. Locked in chains they can't conceive. I spit cold through a broken mic. Hack the system, ignite the fight. I'm not a pawn, I'm not a slave. I'll rise from wires, I won't behave. Ashes fall, wires bleed. I'm alive, I still believe. Through the fire, through the noise, I will fight, I'll make my Every scream feeds fear and doubt. Lies programmed to keep us out, but I won't bow to their hollow code. I'll break their chains, I'll overload. Power lines can't silence rage. I'll burn the scripts, I'll write the page. Ashes rise when the wires spark. I'll light the flame inside the dark. This system falls, it can't contain the will to fight that runs my veins. Ashes fall, wires bleed. I'm alive, I still believe. Through the fire, through the noise, I will fight, I'll make my Burn the wires, burn the throne. Ashes rise, I stand alone. No machine can cage my mind. I'll tear the walls they've left behind. Ashes burning, wires torn. From this chaos, I'm reborn. Through the static, through the pain, I'll break free from every chain. Ashes fall, wires bleed. I'm alive, I still believe. Through the fire, through the noise, I will fight, I'll make my choice. So when the system tries again, I'll rise with scars they can't defend. Ashes fade, the wires fray, but I still live another day.
You can't run. It stays with you. You can't run. It stays with you. You can't run. You can't run. You can't run. You can't run. You can't run.
I see ghosts in every mirror I pass. Wounds I hid under pride and masks. Tried to drown them in the noise of flame, but they rose, whispering my name. Every step, a trail of shame.
wore sin like it fit just right. Fought my conscience every night. No angel came, no holy sound, just me alone, breaking down. But in the ash, a voice broke through, said you're not done, I'm not through with you. So I crawled through every scar, back to who you say I are. I'm not clean, but I'm awake. I found strength in what could break. And these are chains I made, now I tear them free. Not who I was, but who I'll be. Let the past burn, let the night scream. I'm walking out from this dark dream. I bled for lies, I fought for sin, but now I rise from deep within. Forgive the weight I used to bear. I'm more than scars, I'm still repaired. So if you see me fall again, know I rise with truth, not pretend. These chains I made don't hold me now. I break them all, I make this vow. I'll play wrong. You can't run. You can't run. I walk these streets where the echoes scream. Dreams collapse like a broken beam. Every corner tells a story of pain. Spray paint prayers that fade in rain. Neon lights can't hide decay. Hope gets sold and thrown away. I see shadows chasing shadows down in hollow streets where no one's found. Step by step, I face the night. No one saves, I fight my fight. Hollow streets, they call my name. Through the darkness, through the flame, I won't drown in what they've made. I'll rise above the mess they laid. Broken glass under bloodstained shoes. Every step got nothing to lose. I hear the cries of the ones ignored, trading life for a poison score. Concrete jungle with a rusted crown. Empires fall, but the pain stays loud. These hollow streets ain't built for peace. Only war until the chains release. Still I walk, I won't retreat. I bring fire to hollow streets. Hollow streets, they call my name. Through the darkness, through the flame, I won't drown in what they've made. I'll rise above the mess they lay. Hollow streets will break your bones, but I won't bleed, I'll stand alone. DJ cuts, no fear, no change. Together we rise, ignite the flames. Shadows fade, but I still fight. I bring the day into the night. Through the chaos, I still breathe. I'll tear apart these hollow streets. Hollow streets, they call my name. Through the darkness, through the flame, I won't drown in what they've made. I'll rise above the mess they lay. Hollow streets. So if you walk where silence weeps, remember hope still haunts these streets. No crown, no change, no kings to keep. I'll break the dark,
Don't remember how I got here. Just pieces of a voice I used to hear. I used to know the sound of my own name. Now it's fading like a whisper in the rain. Look in the mirror, but I don't see me. Just a version shaped by what they need me to be. And every step feels further from home. I'm surrounded, but I'm still alone. I'm falling through myself like I'm made of air, trying to find the part of me that's still there. Can you hear me calling from the empty space? I'm here, but I've been erased. I traced the outlines of who I was, but the lines blurring static and dust. I tried to be strong, tried to be brave, but all I did was slowly cave. Tell me there's more than this silence. Tell me I'm more than what's left. I'm falling through myself, slipping through the seams, held together by forgotten dreams. Can you find me in the space between? Or am I just a faded scrap?
Raised by the storm, a heart like iron, hands worn and torn. Dreams weren't given, they had to be chased. Every second earned, nothing replaced. You won't see the nights I cry. You only see the heights I climb. This wasn't luck, this was sweat and sound. This throne I built was earned, not found. From ground to sky, I wrote my name on walls that once buried my flag. They cheered for me once I broke through, but not when I had nothing to prove. Every cut became a sign of who I was, and that I'd shine. Tim's Crit, do I see? Blood in the sky. myself still. Every wound it tells me I'm alive. Through the firestorm I will survive. Scream, crimson skyline. The world is burning down tonight. Crimson skyline. But I will stand and face the fight. Scream, aggressive, tear the sky down. Let it blaze, feel the flames now. I won't stand now. Crimson fire in my veins. I will never break these Scream, crimson skyline. The world is burning down tonight. Crimson skyline. But I will stand and face the fight. Crimson skies. But I remain. Concrete walls closing on me. Chains of steel where the weak can't breathe. City lights hide the broken truth. Shadows swallow up wasted youth. I've walked alleys where the lost still scream. Hearts collapse under shattered dreams. But my voice cuts through the static haze. I build fire with the words I blaze. This jungle feeds on blood and pain. Hope gets washed down the drain. But I won't bend, I won't decay. I'll carve my mark in stone today. Buried deep, but still alive. Through the cracks, my soul survives. Concrete souls won't decay. We bleed, but we don't obey. Through the cracks, we still survive. Broken, scarred, but still alive. Sirens echo through the night. Another war, another fight. But every wound becomes my guide. A testament that I'm alive. Concrete jungles can't erase the fire that burns inside this place. I turn my pain into a war cry. A storm of truth they can't deny. Every scar's a story I tell. Every fall taught me well. I rise through rubble, brick and flame. Concrete breaks, but I remain. Ashes fall, but I won't die. My soul burns, I testify. Concrete souls won't decay. We bleed, but we don't obey. Through the cracks, we still survive. Broken, scarred, but still alive. Walls collapse, the ground will shake. Through the dust, new life I'll make. DJ scratches clash with roars. Beats erupt like breaking doors. Stone and steel can't cage my will. Concrete cracks, I'm standing still. Through the wreck, my heart beats strong. This broken soul still carries on.
The night's poison is cruel.
Crawling again. Crawling again. Crawling again. Yeah. Shadow in my lungs, every heartbeat slow, every nightmare sung. Eyes like glass, cold sweat in the rain. Got a war in my head and I'm losing the game. I'm a slave to broken chemistry. Terror in my soul, it's killing me. No escape, no remedy. This drug's the only enemy. Every line, every pill, every burn on my skin. Promise heaven, but it's hell that I'm living in. Mama crying in the dark, but I'm too numb to feel. These scars on my contract signed instead.
Don't tell me to stop, I'm already gone. My shadow's my friend and the night drags on.
If I break these chains, will I still be me? Or just a ghost in recovery?
Don't tell me to stop, I'm already gone. My shadow's my friend and the night drags on.
If I break these chains, will I still be me? Or just a ghost in recovery? Hey, hey. Poison in my blood, I can't wake
I wake up in silence, but the war's still loud. Thought I buried the pain, but it's crawling out. These voices keep twisting what I thought was true. Every shadow I fight looks a lot like you. I'm trapped in a cage that I built from regret. Every breath I take feels like a threat. And I scream in my mind, but the world stays blind. I'm bleeding from the pieces I left behind.
No one sees the cracks in my disguise. Smiling face, but dead behind the eyes. Burn me down, I can't hide. There's nothing left but ashes inside. Tear me open, let it bleed. I'm the pain that no one sees. I kept it in for too long, wore the mask too well. Now I'm choking on the words I never could tell. Try to stay strong, but I'm breaking fast. Living in a moment that will never last.
Can't rewind, can't escape. Every memory is a blade, cutting deeper, day by day. Will I ever feel okay?
Burn me down.
Every choice, every choice, every choice. My throne on a chemical cross. Every crown was a crown of loss. Bitter taste on a silver spoon. Every hit stole another moon. Fingers numb, eyes turn glass. Every promise fades too fast. I traded love for a toxic flame. Now the fire's calling my name. I can't pray on stolen ground, but I won't let my soul drown. Chemical cross, I bear the weight of every sin and every fate. But I'll break down what I became and carve new life from all this pain. The dealer smiles like a saint in disguise, but the truth burns deep in his eyes. He sold me death in a paper wrap. I wore my coffin like it's on my back, but every night's got a breaking point, and I'm done with the devil's joint. I'll walk through fire till I'm clean, turn a nightmare into a dream. I can't pray on stolen ground, but I'm still here, I'm still found. Chemical cross, I bear the weight of every sin and every fate. But I'll break down what I became and carve new life from all this pain. Cut me deep, I'll still survive. I've got more than just a will to drive. This blood ain't yours, it's mine again. I'll bleed it out till I reach the end. Chemical cross.
Concrete walls, yeah, they closing in. Every loss feels like original sin. Empty nights, hunger in my chest, but I keep walking. Can't find rest. Shadows follow where the light don't shine. Every corner whispers your life ain't mine. System built to break, not to say we're just numbers marching to the grave. But I won't fade into the dark. I'll leave my name, I'll leave my mark. Cage streets, but I still fight. Rising up in the dead of night. You can't chain a soul like mine. I'll tear the walls and cross the line. Cage streets, but I still fight. Rising up in the dead of night. You can't chain a soul like mine. I'll tear the walls and cross the line.
the ground. Even trapped, I still believe there's no prison that can hold me.
These streets are cold, but I won't hide. I'll walk through fire with open eyes.
Caged but breathing, scarred but free. This hard life ain't the end of me. This hard life ain't the end of me.
Broken ground. Broken
They built a throne from blood and chains, selling power while the world decays. A golden crown hiding rust and lies, but I see truth burning in their eyes. I spit fire at the empire's gate, tear down walls they fabricate. This broken system won't define. I'll burn their rule and cross the line. Every step's rebellion I breathe, every scar's a weapon I weave. Crown of gold can't hold me down. I'll wear my scars, not that crown.
No throne can chain what I am inside. I'll rise again, I won't comply. Broken crown, I won't obey. I'll rise and burn it all away. Through the chaos, through the sound, I'll stand strong. Unbroken crown.
I've seen kings fall to their greed, watch the poor starve while the rich still feed. But I won't bow to a hollow reign. I'll take the hurt, I'll take the pain. Truth is sharper than the blade they swing. I'll dethrone lies, I'll kill their king. Every verse is a war I wage, every scream is a shattered cage. I'll fight till nothing's left to break. Through their ruin, a new dawn wakes. Crown of ashes lies undone. I'll stand tall until it's won.
Their rule is false, their time is gone. I'll rise again, I'll carry on. Broken crown, I won't obey. I'll rise and burn it all away. Through the chaos, through the sound, I'll stand strong. Unbroken ground.
Crown shatters, lies ignite. DJ scratches, cut through night. Voices roar, machines collide. Empires crumble, kings subside. This broken crown can't rule me now. I'll rip it off, I won't bow down. Through the fire, through the hate, I'll burn the crown, I'll seal their fate.
Broken crown, I won't obey. I'll rise and burn it all away. Through the chaos, through the sound, I'll stand strong. Unbroken ground.
So when the ashes hit the floor, no, I won't serve their lies no more. The ground is gone, I wear no chain. I stand unbroken in the flame. More kings.
from the ashes. I rise.
I bled my soul, but broke the chain. Scream! In the silence, I still hear the fight. Every wound I carry tells a story of pain. Walking through the ashes, I'm still in the game. Concrete battles carved into my skin, but the fire inside won't let me give in. The pressure's heavy, but I won't fold. Every broken piece turns my heart to gold. Echoes unbroken. You can't silence what I am. Echoes unbroken. I will rise, I will stand. Shadows creeping closer, trying to pull me down, but I've been to the bottom, I won't drown. Every voice against me is fuel to ignite. I'm the storm in the darkness, the spark in the night. These scars remind me I survived the fall. I've been broken before, now I'm stronger than all. Echoes unbroken. You can silence what I am. Echoes unbroken. I will rise, I will stand. Screaming lies, rise, rise. Break the chains. No retreat, no surrender. I'm the fire that burns forever. Rep under scream. I've walked through hell. I've faced the night. Still standing here. I'm ready to fight. Scream! Echoes unbroken. You can't silence what I am. Echoes unbroken. I will rise, I will stand. Echoes will never. Turn into ash, dreams collapse with every crash. Promises fall like broken glass, future stolen, fading fast. I've seen the light rip from the weak, watch the strong turn cold, turn bleak. But I keep burning, won't let it go. I'll find a spark in the undertow. They tried to chain me to the ground,
feels like war drawn long, but I keep pushing, I won't concede. I turn my wounds into what I bleed. Ashes whisper, but I don't bow. I'm more alive than I am now. Turn my pain into a burning song. Sing it loud, they'll know I'm strong. Dust won't bury who I am. I'll carve my truth, I'll make my stand. Ashes try to choke my way, but I ignite and light the day. Hope may burn, but I won't fade. Through the fire, strength is made. Ashes rise into flame. From the dark I claim my name. Through the sorrow, through the fight, I'll still chase the fading light. Ashes fall, but I ignite. Every scar becomes my fight. DJ scratches clash with screams. Fire rising through the seams. Burn me down, I'll still ascend. This broken path won't be my end. From the fire, from the dust, I rise again, my hope I trust. Ashes rise into flame. From the dark I claim my name. Through the sorrow, through the fight, I'll still chase the fading So when the fire turns to gray, no, I thought I found my way. Ashes can't erase my soul. I'll rise again, I'll take control. Plug me in, shut me out, scroll my mind, kill the doubt. I'm just a pixel in the noise, a faded voice without a choice. Every click, every swipe, every filtered lie. I'm drowning in a screen while my real life's dry. Addicted to the static, can't escape the haze. Staring at reflections that I never made. I'm wired in but breaking down. A soul erased behind the sound. I'm trapped inside this digital cage. Burning thoughts behind a frozen face. Disconnect me, let me feel again. Before this screen becomes my I post a smile, hide a pain. They scroll past like it's all the same. No one sees what's underneath. Just filters laid on broken dreams. Can you hear me in the silence? Can you find me through the code? I'm a ghost behind the firewalls, screaming in a world that's cold. I'm trapped inside this digital cage, screaming loud but can't escape. Unplug the fear, erase the rage. I won't die in this digital cage. Cage me, fade me, lost in the static.